Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a great day today. As you can see, we are back with some 8 coins for the Ferryman, in which the party is on their way out of the gates of Akros, heading north. But I'll let the party catch you up on that a little bit later. Before we get started, however, some housekeeping. The music you're hopefully hearing is by Adrian von Ziegler. You can find out more about his stuff over at Music 2. That's right. The overlay and starting soon screen were made by me in Incarnate. The map you're looking at right now is official from Vitskugga's Coast. The maps you will see during the game were made by me, also in Incarnate. That little thing over Series Head was created and the stat block written by Pointy Hat Studios. And it's the bane of the Let go. Thank you. The music and sounds during the game will be by Sirenscape and... the hell? And if you want to know... you are the pet, Jason.
Still sad. Still sad.
You can summon your own and they don't even need to be fed.
I can only summon mine near the sea, and that makes me extra sad because one of our coin holders, who is supposed to be out at sea, no longer has the coin, so we don't even need to go out to sea. And now I'm never going to be able to adopt my pets.
No, but you can still conjure animals.
I wanted to use.
And who said anything about the only coin holder is only one coin holder being in the sea?
Is there a second one?
There might be. You have 3 left to find.
It's true. Best be one I want to see. I want to use this freaking Biden.
Anywho, if you want to see what what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lillith did and type in !perks in the chat. Now, as we're trucking along, let's introduce our players and start with Vits. Who you playing?
Hello, I am Vitskugga and I am playing Artemis Braveheart, the human ranger of Nylea. Drake Warden Ranger, so I have a lion instead of a drake. Yes, that's me.
Lillith.
Hi. Jesus. Hi. I'm Lillith, or Lily. I'm playing Cyrdelia Wordwind, the beautiful bard of the party with a chest weasel named Wee.
Yes.
Wee.
Wee.
Ash.
Hello, I'm Firelight. I'm back. Yay. It's been so long. I am playing the lovely paladin, Leah Greyfeather, at your service. Newly discovered rich person.
Jason.
Hello, I'm Nelly, the resident pink-haired druid. The pet of the group, apparently. Chaos Bunny. Never actually turned into a bunny yet, but yeah, there we go. Chaos Kit.
Yes, because you did turn into a Meerkit.
A Meerkit. A Sea Kit, that's it.
Seek it. And hi, I'm Ardana, or Joe, or Oi, you there, if
Or
Lilith
Oi.
has any say in it. Like that. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and I barely know what I'm doing. So, let's go! Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Sure, I'll do it. No, wait, no. I can't.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're excused from doing it, at least.
Is he though? Is he?
He wasn't here.
It could have watched the bots.
I'm a busy person.
All I remember is pissing off the guard captain. The captain of the guard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a spear thrown at my head by the captain of the guard. Because I sat
Well, we technically started with actually getting inside the tower and noticing how
destroyed it is. We have a skylight.
we have a skylight.
An
A
intentional
beautiful skylight.
Beautiful skylight. It's been.
Yeah, it goes
potential
all
to
the
be
way
fun,
from the
but
ceiling down to the first floor.
down to the first floor. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because apparently a horse decided to fly through.
Yeah, was it? We found a skeleton of a horse.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a horse that basically dropped by.
So that's probably
Thank
the
you.
dragon. It was just dropped a horse in our keep. Out hunting.
Probably.
That or they could have put it into a catapult. Who knows? This is D&D.
On arc through it, trying to kill a werewolf.
Mhm.
We should try to extort it for our insurance money or something.
But yes, we realized how much work it will take to fix it.
Money it will take.
So we went back to the city, and it just started to get like people were starting to open shops and stuff, waking up. We found a lady in a bush
A drunk lady in a bush. Yeah.
that had lost her sandal.
Oh.
Larry was very offended by this.
And apparently been partying a little bit too hard after winning. Like some gambling horse race things, I think it was. And we ended up sending her on her merry way, being like, you might need to take a shower and eat something, just saying. Because I think you've been in that bush for a couple of days. And we ended up going to the captain's, or the soldier's house, and we got apparently fans. Being like, oh my god, it's you guys! Oh! I'm surprised he didn't want my autograph. Even though...
Never offered. If you offered, I'm sure they would have taken it.
Yeah, but very, this guard was like, very like, oh god, oh, you guys are the one that took down the marrow and like other sea creatures and saved villagers, and you're such a legendary group. And Siri not too happy about it. Artemis not sure what's going on, and neither did Neri because he wasn't part of the group. So only Leo and Siri was like, yeah, we did this shit. You would have loved the guy that kicked like a god in the knee. Neri talking to the guard a little bit more and got like, got the waypoint to where the captain was. Decided that apparently telling someone to go straight in means not knocking on anyone's door, basically kicking up someone's door, being like, hi, you owe us money, bitch. And of course, Captain not too happy about this. Throws a harpoon thingy.
No, it's just a spear. Just a barbed
Okay, spear. At Neri, threatening him to be like, you have 3 seconds to explain what the fuck you're doing in my office. Artemis straight behind Neri.
Yeah. But she asked me, like, say it in 3 words while you're here. I was like, money now, Also,
Yeah. Yeah, not the best way.
It's like, pay me now.
So Artemis trying to diffuse this behavior, being like, we kind of like, took the keep thing. Then asked for proof after Siri and Leo joined the party, and no one wanted to sit apparently because they were scared. So Siri and Leo decided to sit down right in front of this scary lady that just threatened them on their lives. And Siri showed like, this is the quest we did, even like a little theatrical, putting some dirt in Leo's face, everyone's faces, a little bit like trying to get more money out of it. Didn't work. Showed the sword, got, she said like, here you're gonna get the money, the deed, you just need to come back in like half an hour. Then explained how much money it's gonna cost to fix the tower. And everyone's jaw dropped.
Yeah, no, we're not, yeah.
How much?
50,000
Silver?
Oh,
gold.
Oh. How much is
Yes,
that again?
big yeah, big O. So Sirius was like, okay, we're not gonna fucking fix the tower, we're gonna fucking make it in over there. Tried to like get some intel on maybe investors and contractors.
I mean, to be fair, that was the quote that she had been given by the contractors the military use. You can always shop around.
Yes, she just wanted to know, like, estimated.
Mm.
we could also ask for a loan from the bank, probably.
What bank?
Yeah,
What's a
exactly.
bank?
There's no bank.
There's no banks.
There's
What's a bank?
a bank in
Are there loan
Melitis.
sharks? That is very good for sharks.
Oh god.
So there's a bank in Melitis. There is probably a bank in Akros. And that's about it.
These places really need to start getting financial.
Like, we're talking
Help.
ancient Greek. You don't really do banks there. You have money in coffers. Somewhere in a vault.
With a lot of guards around it.
Yes.
For the votes.
Or you just raid a dragon's hoard, you know?
Ooh. Suggestion? Was that a suggestion?
Nope.
for today?
No.
Nope.
Okay. For those who don't know, this party asked me last session what they would get if they killed Thraxis. And I
Who's
said,
that again?
Thraxis is the right-hand man of Perforos, the god of creativity.
And imbued with godly powers. So, how
So-
much would it...
So Thraxis
Yeah,
is a red great worm, which is a dragon that is ancient by ancient dragon standards.
Yes, and as I told before, and the DM, if you guys start a fight with this dragon, Sirius basically gonna sit in a corner waiting for you guys to die.
But I also said, if you defeat this dragon in combat at your current level, which is level 8, you can have anything you want.
Anything?
This guy is CR 28.
Tempting.
Sounds worth it.
Like a level, he's designed to be challenging for a level 20 party.
What's that? A couple of weeks training?
Yeah, okay, sure. But no, if you can defeat Thraxis in combat at your current level, you can have anything you want. any artifact, weapon, anything you want.
Does it have to be combat?
Yes,
Why combat?
because you asked if you could kill it.
But what if we just defeat it? Doesn't have to kill it.
No, well, you don't have to kill it. You have to defeat him in combat.
But what about archery contest?
That's not combat. Moving on. You guys asked
So
if you
just to
could
make
kill
this-
him.
ju-
So,
Just
yes.
to make this recap really slow, really slow, fast. Sorry.
Mm.
Went to tavern, ate, waiting for the deed. Went back, got the deed. On our way out to meet this red dragon we're not gonna kill.
Yeah, that was basically it. You can have a point of inspiration if you already have it. You can bounce it to someone else, and
Anyone need it?
just to add to that thing, the last thing you did before stepping through that gate was getting scared shitless by the dragon flying overhead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I need it more than anyone else, but I don't have inspiration.
I have one. Surprisingly.
Okay, let's take it. Take it.
All
I
right.
feel inspired.
So, with that, if we are all sitting as comfortable as we are going to get,
Oh, hang on. Let me get a pillow.
we just wait for Sirenscape to not crash anymore. There we go. And I will bringing up my... Nope, that was the Vason one that I was writing. I don't need to have that open, really.
Just a question: how would Nylia look at dragons? Would she consider them a worthy hunt, or would it be against nature to hunt them?
Dragons are part of nature. It would be a mighty kill.
Right.
Like she would probably not see kindly on you killing baby dragons because they're
Yeah.
infants, and you know. But
Or other gods' chosen dragons, as that wrath of that god might be some inconvenience to her. I doubt she'd be impressed if, like,
all right.
Persephone started sending people to go burn her forest down and kill her animals, because that's probably what they'd do in retaliation for that.
I mean, you know. Anywho. As you stand in the doorway leading north out of the city of Akros, the sky slightly overcast with a drifting of sunbeams coming through the clouds and hitting the grounds around you like spotlights. There is a brisk wind flowing through the whole region and has since you first arrived. You look out upon this comfortable early autumn day, and the way seems clear. You have taken care of the threat of Farragak's bridge. You know your destination lies about a week on foot into the mountains. Not talking about the Dragon's Lair here, but the Flamespeaker Monastery.
How long
And
then? Like a week.
yeah, on a week on foot.
Okay. Does that mean I can get Siri to teach me again? Can we have another go at there?
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
I can teach you as we walk.
Yeah. Or, you know, at night when you make camp and such.
Mhm.
So, looking out, you've heard soft murmurs coming out around town, that the way is clear even at night. And some people seem very interested in being able to travel as they please. Sirenscape decided once again crash. Love you, Sirenscape, when you work. So, watching the road ahead of you leading up into the majestic mountains around that make up this region, what would you like to do?
Oh, yeah. Work on my feet. So, the performance roll at advantage. Well,
He didn't even ask if I helped him.
well, that's what I assumed.
Yeah, you assumed. No.
No, he did ask.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yes.
Would you like me to ask in character? Is that what
I'm
you're asking?
joking, Jason. Just go for it.
That's how we did it last time, wasn't it? Like a
Mhm.
performance at advantage if you were helping.
Yep.
And then
Mhm.
we see how if that takes off any extra weeks.
Yes.
Well, it has to be like a nat 20, did it? To do that.
Not 20 to take off weeks.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be a
So-
25 or above to take off
Yeah.
extra weeks.
I'm not gonna get that, so only a nat 20.
Yeah.
You say that, but I got a nat 20 on or something training.
Fuck's sake. So no,
No.
just regular. I guess it's still a week off though, right?
Yeah, it will be a week off. But you set out from the city of Akros. And it takes you about an hour or so to get back to the bridge. You see some people milling about around there, checking things out. Most of them looks to be soldiers from town, just verifying that what you said was true. They found the little grave marker that you made. And most of them seem to just be hanging around before heading back to town. But it doesn't really take you all that long to get a good rhythm going. And a few hours in you travel, the sun starts to set. It was almost midday when you set out. And you can find a lot of campsites along the way. It is very clear that this is a pilgrimage route that wasn't in use because of the threat of the ghost.
Bridge.
So a lot of the sites have been overgrown. There's still some that have been in use for those brave enough to and smart enough to set out in the morning. And you can see there are some closer to the bridge where they would stop before nightfall instead of risking pushing into the city and encountering the ghost of the bridge. As you move along and eventually find yourselves a campsite, you set up. Still, weather is still nice. Still a bit overcast. Still a bit on the chilly side, but not cold. It's not rainy. It's pretty pleasant. Who are going to be taking watch this first day?
I think Siri would like to go first.
All right.
I think Artemis would join her as well.
Okay. So Artemis and Siri on first watch.
Wait, how does that work?
Yeah.
So,
Or is it?
Do we still have a
watches?
centaur with us?
no,
Or did he stay behind?
he stayed behind. So the centaur stayed behind and let you know that he would be joining the Centaur warband heading towards Odunos. Just to
Okay.
check, or if need be, he would be returning to his tribe to check that they are okay.
That's understandable. He has like kids, doesn't he?
Yeah, he had a kid.
And a boy
Yes.
that Siri made
So-
a toy for.
So what you need is a combined 6 hours of watches spread out over 8 hours.
Okay.
So,
The 3 people need to stay and watch at some point.
And Siri, seeing that Artemis is trying to take like the shift with her, she's like, Artemis, can I have a chat with you real quick?
Sure.
I know this. She will go very close to Artemis, whisper, I really want someone to have a watch with Neri because he fell asleep on last like a watch he had before, and let's just say Leo got kidnapped. I do not trust him to stay awake.
Yeah. I'll join Neri then.
Yeah, he could either join me or you. I just don't like if he falls asleep and someone gets kidnapped. I swear to God, he's a nice kid. I mean, it was at the start. He didn't think it was that much of a big deal, you know, to stay awake. I hope he has learned, but I still just want to be sure.
In whose defense, you
Hmm.
didn't know about the evil twins.
No, but that's also what she's saying. Like, you didn't know you were still, but she still has like the little bit of a trust issue at night, knowing they're out.
Well, I'll keep watch with Neri.
Especially now that Drosen isn't around.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah, the freaking super perception.
Yeah, the dad. Now she's even more concerned.
I mean, I am super perceptive as well. I have
Yeah,
passed over 25, so
yeah. So she's like, you seem capable. At least either you or me, just like one of us has to stay with them.
I'm used to be alert even when I'm sleeping. So yes, I'll be just fine. I'll keep watch with Neri, and you should probably teach Leo how to not sleep so deeply in the wilds.
I mean, in Leo's defense, he wasn't asleep. He got knocked out because Neri didn't see the twin kidnapping him.
So once
Well-
again, in Neri's defense, maybe Leia should learn a bit of self-defense.
There's a reason why Siri's saying either she or Artemis should stay with Neri.
I'll watch with Neri, I guess. If you'll be fine.
And she will clap her hand around like Artemis's hand. It'll be like starry-eyed, kind of like thank you.
She kind of just pats her own head. There.
You can see her like you know the evading a little bit of patting. She's like, I'm not a child.
all right.
I know. I'm just saying.
If I turned into a giant crab on my watch,
Oh God.
I have 30 plus blind sight.
Click, 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 click.
Right? Just looking at all my animals to see who's the most perceptive.
Oh yeah, and you're pretty high level. I mean, if you want an animal that's the most perceptive, and the fact that you can hold it for, I think it's 2 hours now. Giant eagle.
Are they perceptive? They've got 14.
Yeah, but
Same as
they
Neri.
have keen sight, don't they?
Keen sight. Oh. At
You just realized.
the same time, do I want to fly into the air?
Also, do they have dark vision?
No.
So owls are better, technically.
Yeah, giant owl. They also have, I think, keen sight and dark vision.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
And they're
that
stealthy.
Just click on as well.
Yeah, they're stealthy and they have flyby.
Keen hearing and sight.
Yeah.
Owls are superior.
Dark vision 120 feet. Passive perception 15.
Crap. Click, 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 click. Anyway, so
Okay,
Siri, you're taking
Siri-
first watch.
Yeah, and I guess like boys of the group see her like talking very quietly with Artemis.
What do you think they're talking about, Leah?
Um,
I think it's gal stuff. What do you think gal stuff is?
oh, we are not going into that territory, Neri. No, we are not going there.
Ash, can you move your microphone a little bit? It scrapes on your mustache.
Oh, sorry. I shaved
On
today.
your mustache.
Yeah, every time you moved, I heard it scritch, 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 scritch.
Oops.
Sorry if I
I can hear
interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. It was a good time to interrupt. We're not going there, Neri. No, that's dangerous territory. I would rather face.
Why is it?
I don't know what to say.
I just imagine like while they're talking, Sirius like still talking to Artemis, looking over to the boys because like explaining how Neri fell asleep, how Leo got kidnapped, seeing them talking, winking at Leo for 2 seconds, looking back at Artemis, trying to explain why they shouldn't be left alone.
Oh,
At you. You should flat back.
What? What she did? Oh well. Oh.
Raise your
Wait.
eyebrows.
Hang on. I will try to flex in some form. I would just scratch like my head like this. Look over there, Neri. Look. Oh, the stars are nice tonight.
Now he's just staring at his bicep and things.
I mean, they are
Can
kind of
Siri
looking.
pick up on this horrible flirting?
Do I see what they are saying? Because I can read lips.
after a while of looking at him, I think you can figure out like the gist of what is happening, and yes.
Okay, it's always that primitive.
I mean, and she thinks about where she's coming from, and she's like, mostly, I mean, Leo's the first one who actually like treated me like a person that I know, and of course Victor.
Well, they do seem. Well, at least those two seem very curious, weird. Apparently, they seem to think we're talking some secret language of some sort. Girls talk.
Oh, girls talk, you say?
Yeah, and Leo is very shy apparently, and Neri is. I think he is trying to pry inside him somehow. I'm not entirely sure.
And as they're like still talking, she's like talking a little bit louder, like, well, Neri has his boyfriend as well.
Not my boyfriend! He screams at it, just echoes off the side of the cliff.
Boyfriend, friend.
Wait, why you got a boyfriend? You didn't tell
No,
me.
Ding,
Alexa,
ding, 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 ding,
Alexa
ding.
told me all about it.
Alexa's a liar.
Oh, but she doesn't seem like one, and I'm not quite a good person reader.
You haven't spent your entire university life with her.
Or with your boyfriend.
She's a jealous being.
Oh, is she in love with you as well? Oh, drama.
1, you. 2, she's jealous because because she had study for her magic and magic comes naturally.
You didn't
Also
seem
because
quite sure there, Neri.
all my plans seem to go off without a hitch, which also annoy her because she says my plans are dumb and stupid, but somehow they always seem to work just through brute strength, and that really annoys her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she does.
I can see that your kind of thing is more brutish. Somehow.
I am as elegant as a giant owl gracefully shooting through the sky.
And Siri will walk over to Neri and pat him on the shoulder. You are as graceful as an owl with sandals on its wings.
I was gonna say hippopotamus, but I guess owl works.
What's a
Hippopotamuses are
hippopotamus?
very graceful. Have you not seen them running through the water?
No.
If you've never seen a hippopotamus
Well,
running through
actually,
the water,
yes.
then you'll never have your life flash before your eyes.
Hmm.
They are
Curious.
terrifying.
Oh yes.
Assholes as well.
Well, I'm taking first watch.
Well, you can wake up Orion as well and let him watch with Leo, just in case.
I mean, that would be
Isn't-
nice.
In case of what?
Well, and Siri will do very like slyly, being like, "Well, in case you get lonely, honey, when I'm not, awake."
After it was a case his brother kidnaps him.
Or in case you fall asleep.
Hey. I am used to the student life. I don't do watches and stuff. I get a full 8 hours of sleep every night.
And well, I'm more than capable to stay awake. And yeah, he just kind of changes position.
Now he's just thumbs up at him. And then staring again.
Sometimes I'm questioning why I ended up with you guys.
Stop staring at me. It's
Not you,
Nice.
Siri. You seem alright, Siri, but the other two, they seem questionable sometimes.
I mean, they have their good sides.
Now,
Which
Keith-
left or
Which
right side?
This side or this side?
Oh, darling, both sides on you.
Oh, jeez. It goes by red.
On the
now,
backside.
for clarification here, Artemis has been with you guys for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Less than, well, with the next morning, 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so Siri, you have first watch. Please roll me a perception check. You do have dark vision, right?
Yep.
So it's a straight roll.
I
Nice.
see everything.
Yeah, you find a perch just at an angle from the fireplace so it doesn't actually disrupt any visuals you have, and you look around, and the Nyx spreads out vast above you. From time to time, puffs of clouds drift by as the overcast day turns clear during the night. And the road is rather empty. You do hear some cawings and murmurs of nighttime creatures. But your shift or watch passes uneventfully. And who do you hand off to?
She will go over to Leo. And just like, you know, like the small like scratching on like the cheek, like small poking kind of.
Uh-huh.
And she's just doing that constantly, like Leo.
Like my cat does when he wants
Darling.
something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, ghosts. Oh. Oh, ghosts. What? Oh, everything
It's
okay?
your time. Yes, it's your time to have the shift, dear.
Oh. Already. I hate watch. Fine.
You can just think of this. When you go back to bed afterwards, I'm here warming the bed.
Okay. Fine. Yep. I am 100% awake now.
All right.
And Siri will like do the same with Orion very slyly and being like scratching it under Orion under the cheek, being like, Artemis told me I could wake you.
You'll hear like this somewhat loud lion yawn roar thing. And he just kind of mutters since it's
And yeah, with this giant lion by your side, Leo, because I'm guessing Orion helps keep watch.
Yep.
You do not have disadvantage because you human with no dark vision. You just have a straight roll.
Okay, this is not going to go well.
You can roll again.
Could have got worse.
A 10.
Yes. 10. I know
Should
it's
I roll
outrageous.
for Orion? Or-
No, because Orion helped.
Okay, yeah.
Leo rolls a straight roll. I don't know why that didn't work. I'll fix the alerts thing. Oh well. With a 10, you're a little bit distracted.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Both like by what Siri just told you, by sounds everywhere, noises, the chittering of nighttime birds, what you're about to do, things.
Probably a big lion just staring at him as well.
Probably that too, yes.
I haven't got anything to eat. There's like nothing in my bag. Stop looking at me.
And then Barley just starts looking at you.
If you don't have anything to eat,
Barley just wouldn't get up. Like, full stop. Wait, did this lion just talk to me?
Yep.
Wait, does it speak English?
And we understand it.
It speaks Celestial, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't
it
really
speaks
comprehend
celestial. So
I
if you-
can hear this, and I'm just like, I'm tired. I must be tired.
No.
Say it again.
Hunt if you're hungry. Foolish human.
Wait, I'm not hungry. I thought you were hungry. Hang on, what's going on here? Am I dreaming? Am I still asleep?
As you're wondering that, Leo, and you're heading swap over with someone, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, oh no.
See, I got one of these. I was like, what the hell? Something dodgy is happening. Somebody's following it. Oh shit.
Do I have any special things?
You have freaking inspiration.
I do. Yes, let's use it. I've probably had that for like ever. Roll again.
There we
Oh,
go.
thank God.
As you're heading away from the fire towards where Siri is sleeping, you suddenly feel this intense fear just wash over you. And for a moment, you can't think at all. It's just you have to run. And then you steel yourself and just shake for a moment and look around. You can't really see anything. It's too far away, and then you hear a whoosh, as if giant wings just passed overhead.
Can I use divine sense seeing as I'm so unnerved?
What does divine sense do?
Um. Detect something. Why do I not see it on my sheet?
Divine sense.
Something about detecting celestial fiend.
I want to say it's less. I know it's fiend, fey, and undead, but is it also celestial fiend and undead? My bad. Yes. As it passes over, you use divine sense. What does it say? How many feet?
60, I think.
60. Yeah. Just on the outskirts of your sense is a blip of celestial. Just for a moment. In addition to Siri
And Neri.
and Neri.
And Orion, most likely.
Roll Orion this volume.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, Orion, you already know about Siri and Neri. You know that they blip every time you use Divine Sense. But Orion, that's a new one. And then far off in the distance, on the edge of your sense, you get that blip before it pops out of your distance, of your range.
Did you hear that? And I just like stare at the line.
Did you hear that?
What's his passive?
12.
Actually, he would also have been awake, so I need a wisdom saving throw from him as well.
Oh.
Let's see.
You get a +3 because you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so 22.
Yeah. You manage. Orion also feels that intense fear. Like, he's used to being the hunter. This
Yep.
is
Not being hunted.
Suddenly he gets like, oh, this is what my prey feels like. Shit.
But he
And
resists. So
yeah, he managed to shake off the feeling before it takes hold completely, and just, okay, that was uncomfortable.
Alright. Mm,
And he
think-
wouldn't have heard it. He didn't hear the wings, the wing flap.
Ah.
But he felt that sensation of intense fear.
I didn't hear, but I sensed something.
Are you like my conscience or something? Do you think we should wake the others?
I am Orion.
Okay. Didn't answer my
So-
question.
We should wake them when it's time to wake them.
Not very talkative, are you, for a talking lion? Okay.
Yeah, Leo can't understand a word. None at all. So Ryan is talking Celestial.
I
Oh, you speak Celestial.
Celestial.
Okay, yeah, then you would.
Everyone here can speak Celestial for some reason.
Yeah.
Who was
Very
it that did it? Was it? I know it was someone who didn't speak Celestial at some point.
Must be Drozon.
And probably
I
Drozon.
think it was Droson, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Droson could speak that as well.
Ethu, maybe?
It was Cycle's character who was like, "What the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
are you?"
Ah,
guys talking
Yanis. Yeah, that's right.
about?" He could barely spell anyway, and now they're speaking gibberish.
All right. So, Leo, you walk over to hand over to Neri and Artemis.
Yeah, Gary, get out. Get out. And I just kind of nudge him with my shoes.
Oh.
And I
Ah.
kind of leave like a false track print of like an animal on him because I've got the boots of...
Oh yeah.
You rub your foot on my face, basically, and then quickly try and run away in full armor.
I don't run away. I just kind of like
Well, technically, it would be
Nudge
wearing
you.
his armor, would he? If he's just got up for a watch. But he put it on and then take it off.
I would have put it back on if I felt like fear. So I would probably, yes, have it on.
I can hear you running away in your armor. It doesn't work like that. Why are you waking me up? Is this what watch feels like? I don't like it.
Well, they already said you're pretty bad at watch, so sort your responsibilities out.
Ah,
Oh.
you're just as bad as watch at me.
No, I'm fine. Me and the lion had a great conversation. Well, I wouldn't call it a great conversation, but we had some kind of conversation.
Think about it. Last time we was on watch, I fell asleep and you got kidnapped, which means we're both equally bad at it. We both suck
no.
at watch.
No, hang on. You got this completely the wrong way around. I was taken by surprise,
Exactly.
and I
you
don't
were
get
on
taken by
watch.
surprise simply.
So you should
cannot be
taken by surprise.
I can't be surprised. Look, try and surprise me, honestly.
I think, Artemis, you wake to this discussion.
I believe even Siri would wake to this discussion and give everyone a death glare and be like, "I'm trying to get some sleep here."
Was I?
See,
I
I'm
was just
surprised that
woke
she's mad at me now.
You could
Why are you yelling?
Sorry.
you could wake a minotaur 3 miles from here with this sound. Holy shit.
Did something happen? Is that why everyone is awake?
Well, there was a noise. And the lion talks.
We are from the sky.
How
We
can I
know that the
understand?
lion talks, Leo.
Well,
now
it's
we
never
can
talked to me
understand.
before.
Yeah.
Alright. Is it their turn to have watch now?
Yes, it is our turn now.
And Siri will look at Leo and just open up the covers, being like, "Can we just go to bed?"
Well, good luck, Mary. Don't fuck it up. Okay, see ya. Bye, God. Better things to do.
Leave
shit.
that for the tavern. You two get a room. I am
And if that
not
be your
listening
last-
to anything coming from you, y'all.
And if I hear you snoring, Nuri,
Don't
I
worry,
snore when I'm
he
awake.
won't be
That's the
snoring.
thing I do.
All right.
Okay, that's level 6. Oh, I was trying to find Druid's Grove to see if I could like keep us safe at night, but apparently Druid's Grove is an expensive spell. Level 6 spell.
I mean, you could have someone learn alarm, or do ritual caster or something, if you wanted.
I mean, I have the feet alert, and I can't be surprised, but
Doesn't help us, bitch. Didn't help you when you kidnapped either.
I don't think you had alert at that time.
oh, I got it after.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Neri and Artemis, one of you can either roll with advantage, or you can both roll. Then Artemis would have disadvantage. No, you would have.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have disadvantage because you don't have night vision.
Okay. But there he does.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
I'm gonna go
I'll
to do
roll
something
with
I haven't
disadvantage.
been able to do yet. And he's like gets excited and he starts jumping up and down. And then he just runs towards the cliff and throws himself off of it. And then he's gonna turn into a giant owl. Because he couldn't fly before.
She's just gonna stare as like,
He just committed suicide.
I mean, at least you didn't try the goldfish route.
But yeah, then a giant owl just shoots back. And I'm gonna fly around slowly above, keep an eye on things.
well, that's impressive.
Uh,
I guess I'll roll with disadvantage.
I'm rolling with advantage. Can I roll with
Yes.
advantage?
You do, because keen sight and hearing.
23. Pretty bad.
Ew.
What is that roll?
Why do you have a 10?
Alert
Meanwhile,
plus something.
observant plus
Observant, yeah.
expertise.
Yeah, expertise. I love Rangers. It's too bad they get so shafted in the 2025 4 rules. Yeah, neither of you have any issues. Neri, as you start with Artemis actually on the ground, you look around and far off towards the eastern horizon, you can see the first tendrils of dawn coming up. And you look around you, and you can see, because you're a little bit of an elevation, so you can see down that cliff where, like you can see the edge of the cliff where Neri just yeeted off of because of the firelight. But you listen around, you can hear the skittering of tiny feet across the ground. You can hear the birds starting to wake up. You don't really have any vision outside the circle of the now slowly dying campfire. But your hearing doesn't really pick up any threats on the around you. Neri, circling above the area, you look down, and with your quite impressive dark vision as a giant owl, you can see tiny skittering creatures on the ground. You see that same dawn light on the horizon far off, and you can see from your elevated position, you start picking up the contours of the city of Akros. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, like it would basically be like, yeah, we as humans standing on a hillside on a cloudless night looking at a city or a village that doesn't have streetlights. So it's basically that you can see just the contours of it. And same with the mountains outside of your range. And then as you look...
I see... Oh, you was about to tell me. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Then you look towards the north. And you can see a tiny little contour of something moving in the sky. It's like yeesh big, barely noticeable against the night sky.
It's probably really far away, right?
Yeah.
Can I tell if it's really far away?
Well, it's not in your night vision range, so it's at least 120 feet away.
Oh, at least. So
Yeah, but judging like
actually a
where
small
it
flight.
is, like judging... Let's say judging by like where it is in relation to the vague outline of mountains, it is very far away.
Okay. Do I see the volcano?
Yes.
Maybe glowing red.
Yeah, you see like a tiny little bit of red at the top of this outline of mountains. And there's like a plume of smoke coming out of it. But it's
No.
barely there.
Once he's made sure everything's fine, he just starts like... he's going to dive down
Yeah.
and like playfully chase some of the little scurrying things because he wants to know what they are. And then you'll just see him doing some aerobatics and trying out his new flying because he hasn't flown before.
Yeah. Absolutely. Give me a dexterity check. Mostly because it would be hilarious if you roll a 1.
Okay, 1 second.
It's just
I
a...
need to pull up the giant owl because I don't have it yet. Giant owl, ready.
Is there any wildlife around?
You heard
Oh,
some.
chasing. That's what Nerry's chasing. So X is +2.
Yeah.
The same Nerry's actually.
So D20 plus 2.
I have the same. No, I do not have the same dexterity. Yeah. Okay. Nerry's actually more dexterous. So D20 +2, 14.
Yeah. You do dive in and out. It's a little bit weird, the whole wing situation, because the wings are so much larger than combined than the rest of your body. So it takes a little bit. If you had rolled a 1, you would have face planted into a tree and it would have been hilarious. But you do manage to get control, and after a couple of hours of doing air acrobatics, you do get a pretty good sense of how to fly and how to be silent while flying.
What are these little things then? These little
It's
things about.
basically like squirrels, chipmunks, rats, rabbits.
Cool.
It's just small critters.
As a druid, I'm not opposed to hunting. Am I?
No, you wouldn't be.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can grab a few rabbits.
All right, roll an
I feel
attack.
like Leah would be quite impressed if I could bring him back some.
Yeah, roll an attack roll.
Or at least the lion might be.
I'd like to remind you, have a shit ton of rock meat.
It's very chewy and very gamey. So that will be a D20. I need to do it. +3.
How?
21, 32.
Okay, I was trying to find the stats for what a rabbit would be, and it doesn't have a stat block. That's interesting. That
Rat.
hits.
I'd go with rat.
Yeah.
Any rodents, I just go with rat because, you know.
Here we go. Yeah, 22 is gonna hit either way. Yeah, it has an armor class of 10. So yeah, you managed to capture a couple. Like, bonk, dead.
Yeah, because they have like shock absorbent feet.
Yeah.
So like, as soon as birds of prey land on something, they can land on something at like 40 miles an hour or something,
Yeah.
and it will not hurt their feet at all because their feet are that shock absorbent.
Have you ever seen a peregrine miss a branch though?
Yeah, ouch.
It's funny. It hurts, but it's funny.
Yeah, and peregrines like travel at 300 miles an hour, so they can
Yeah.
like hit like a pigeon at that speed,
Correct.
and they're fine.
Yeah.
The pigeon, all of its bones are shattered, but the peregrine's fine.
Nature! It's scary.
So yeah.
But yes,
I
you
didn't
managed to
realize
capture a couple of rabbits quite easily. Capture, I say. Yeah. Kill. Couple of rabbits, and by the time it's time to shift change, because I can't do math, I'm gonna just roll with it, because it would take all 4 of you to do 2-hour watches. But you know what? Let's say the lion did another watch. Because he can.
Technically, it's only 6. We only need 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, we only need 6 hours to sleep, and then
Yes.
2 hours of.
2 hours of
But-
light activate.
The 2 that do this last watch only get 4 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the others will be awake then, while the other 2.
Yeah,
Technically
so
not, Siri won't be. Siri has to sleep an extra 2. So I guess we did 3 hours each. That'd make
yeah,
more
but you
sense.
can also have the lion do an extra one, because technically they're not bound by long rest rules. All the pets did 1 watch, okay?
Wait, does
Just
that include
imagining
Mary?
we sitting on top of the line,
Yeah.
being like we.
Because
It's
you
like
know the
looking
chest
out.
weasel has a higher intelligence score than Yanis does. Just putting that
Yeah.
out there.
Kind of
Yeah.
sad.
Because the DM
Daenerys-
can't math, this is what we're
Found on
doing.
a ledge to sleep on.
Yeah.
These last 2 hours, then he's just like with his
Yep.
head tucked into his wing, because he can stay as a giant owl for 4 hours.
That's impressive. We do it because we love Yanis, Cycle. Yanis is amazing. I love that character.
Well, actually, no. Actually, I'll just fly down, turn back into Neri, right, and then have a short rest, and then boom, I have my wild chips back. I'll sleep for 2 hours. That's what he's gonna do.
All right. So you all wake up to a relatively uneventful night. The sky is clear. The wind is quite enjoyable. A little bit chilly in the morning because early autumn, mountain wind. It's starting to get cold. You ready your breakfast? 2 rabbits have been provided for breakfast, Leo.
Huh. What could I do with these? Mm.
Or you have an absolute fuckery of rock meat. That's up to you.
I think we could like ease up on the rock meat now because we can just feed it to a rye.
Hang on, let me check my recipe book. I think I can think of something. Oh no, this one's probably a little bit tricky, but I can give it a go.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
And this is where I try to find where I put my recipe book. I don't have it up and open.
D20 plus 2. 18. It's a success.
Nice.
Good job.
Ta-da! Okay, I know it's not quite breakfast, but you know, I thought we'd go for something a bit different. But I took a little bit of the rock meat and mixed it in with the rabbit meat, and then I put it, and so I stuck it into a little bowl, Okay, got some berries from over there. Not sure what they are, but they look quite nice. And I squeezed them together and stuck the meat to the bone, and I have produced you some kind of mystery chicken wing. Ta-da!
What?
It was good, right?
Just chunks of meat, basically. Bad meat. Is that what it is?
It, yeah. So I basically stripped the meat from the rabbit and mixed it in with some rock meat and like some kind of sticky berries that have produced some kind of binder to then stick it back
Meatball.
onto like a bone, so it looks like a
On a stick. Meatballs on a
like
stick.
not like like a chicken wing, but not quite like a chicken wing. So it doesn't quite look like a typical Leo meal. It doesn't look
It's
particularly appetizing.
wait.
but-
Did Leo just invent chicken nuggies?
Kind of, but I've stuck one of the rabbit bones in it, so it's like a little handle.
Or
it's
the
convenient to
world's
eat.
most fucked up shish kebab.
Yeah, kind of. So
Yeah.
again, it's another typical Leo meal. It doesn't look particularly nice, but
Drumsticks.
it's. I mean, I'd eat it.
Made chicken
it-
nuggets
it-
on a stick.
It's basically
Alright.
rockin' rabbit drumsticks.
Yeah.
Chicken on a ch-
Rockin' rabbit. Let's go.
With
Hi,
like,
good morning, Terrace.
what's it called? That sauce that you dip the chicken in. It's like peanut butter type sauce.
Satay. The satay sauce.
Yeah,
Satay-
this,
it's
this has
satay
kind of got
chicken with the
a
cocktail
sweet.
sticks and everything.
It's got a sweet and kind of smoky because I think I burnt a little bit, but it adds a nice sweet smoky kind of element to it. I mean, go try one.
Give me
Theory
them
will
already.
try one.
Yeah, Artemis will try one definitely.
I'm hungry.
It is okay. So it is surprisingly good.
Yeah, with the
Like
20,
the
it's
textures the
nice.
texture's a bit odd. Neary.
I like it. The rabbit's good. Rock meat good. Very
Excellent.
good. What's
It's
not
a great success. Okay, those that have eaten it then. If you for 24 hours, if you drop to 0 hit points, once you are stabilized, you can roll 1d10 hit points.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
What? 1d10.
Yeah, instead of using
they-
your like a potion or anything, once you stabilize when you've like dropped. So, if, for example, someone casts Spare the Dying on you, you roll 1d10 hit points.
Cool.
It's spared the dying, but in food form.
Kinda, yeah.
All right. So, after eating this surprisingly nice meal, you set out further into the mountains, and I need someone to roll me a d20, please. Everyone's like, not it.
There we go.
Ah.
4.
You suck at us.
All right.
Oh, no one did it, so I did it. If you wanted to get a better number, you should have rolled.
Artemis, could you please roll me a d6?
Sure.
We're doomed.
We're all fucked.
Doomed, I tell you. 6 dragons descend on your
I
village.
can smell the chicken nuggies.
All right.
The-
You make your way further into the mountains. The day is clear and start to pick up when it comes to warmth. And by midday, it's almost clammy. Bundle it up with clothes you got for colder weather. By midday, it's like a bit more open cloaks, bit more relaxed. And then you hear something far off in the distance. Voices in the distance. Who here has the highest passive perception?
Oh, definitely
Not
me.
it.
Artemis.
25?
Yeah, Drosan had the highest at 27. But yeah, Artemis, as you're walking along, you suddenly feel Orion start rumbling a little bit. And he starts tensing. And then you hear the noises. Sounds like two men arguing about something. And then you get a little bit closer. And the voices grow louder. And it's definitely argument. Two male voices. And
I kind of just signal to the others as I sneak up.
you sneaking closer?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, give me a stealth check. Yeah. You sneak closer, and let me get you. You manage to get close enough so that I can actually put you on this screen to show you what you see.
Oh, joy.
As you sneak closer, you see two huge beings facing each other. And where did you go? There you are. What do they... and they're basically like shoving each other and roaring back and forth. What languages do you speak?
Common, Leonin, Sylvan, Celestial, and Draconic.
Okay. You don't understand what they're saying. It's just roaring back and forth, shoving each other. They are blocking your path. On the side...
Would I know what they are?
Yeah. It's pretty easy. They have one eye in the middle of the face. These are two cyclopses arguing about something, blocking your path. You can either... So you're in this ravine, basically. The cliff walls stretch out above you 25, 30 feet. There are handholds. You could probably climb over and go around if you wanted to. I'd say the place you would get the closest without being seen would be over here.
They don't count as aberrations, do they?
They do not. You can give me a nature check if you want. To see what they count as.
Inspiration.
Alright. Yeah.
Better.
With a 12, you are quite confident that they fall under the giant category. So they are giants. Not very many of those.
Like them?
They're part of nature. She doesn't really have... she has feelings about them when they rampage.
As in, deal with them if they're angry, if not...
Deal with them if they destroy ecosystems. But usually just try to leave them alone.
Alright. I will sneak back to the others.
Alright. You quite easily do so.
Also, I can't move my token, by the way.
Why? That's weird.
Didn't you just move it?
No, I did. Hold on. Now you should be able to move it.
Yeah.
Let me give you Orion as well, because for some reason it said that you're a generic token.
Yeah.
Okay.
as it says. So, apparently we have two Cyclops that are currently arguing. Would you like to sneak around above, or would you like to deal with them?
I mean, if they're arguing, would they bother with us?
I wouldn't put it past them.
Is there anywhere to go around them?
So,
Could probably climb above them.
And look at Leo. Is it like full plate armor? Climb. You think you can climb with that armor?
No,
Yeah.
not really. No, not that bothered. We can just walk past if you want.
You want to try walking past them?
I could summon a bunch of giant owls and we can all just fly over them.
I can also just give him spider climb.
But flying's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, we could fly over them. And Orion can just fly over them as well.
Hey. It'll be good. Right, 1 sec. How many creatures can I summon?
Questions to the DM. Does Siri know anything about Cyclops?
you can give me a history check. And what languages do you speak?
That is a very good question. Leonin, Celestial, Infernal, and Common.
Okay. Do any of you speak Giant?
No.
Nope.
All right
No.
then.
Let me check. I speak Primordial, Sylvan, and Celestial, so probably not.
Siri, you can make a history check. Or, wait. History or nature? Your choice.
I'd know about them as well.
They are
That did mixology, right?
both the same.
Yep, Neri, you can roll history or nature if you want.
Both I'm proficient in.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
All right. So, with a natural 20 for 23, you do know that Cyclopes? I don't know what the plural of Cyclops is. It's-
Cyclopi.
Cyclopi?
Oh, no.
I don't know. You do know that they are huge creatures. They are counted as
Mhm.
giants. There are many stories about these creatures. They normally do not share lairs or homes with others, other than to raise young, and then they basically split up again.
Mm-hmm.
And they can be reasoned with. They don't value money, they value trade. I fall. But they are highly territorial. Cyclopes. Okay. Thank you. So Cyclopes are highly territorial. They do not like to share space with others of their kind. And
Mm-hmm.
in Theros, they are known to keep herds of large animals. Or just hunt large animals in settlements.
Mm.
but they are reasonably intelligent and can usually be reasoned with. Unfortunately,
So
none of
they
you.
can speak common?
No.
Okay.
Maybe they can speak primordial. It's kind of close.
Would Siri know?
I would also say that with a 23, you also know that within Cyclopes, for lack of better term, society, magic is extremely rare, and usually, like from the stories that you know of, displays of magic tend to frighten and awe Cyclopes because it's so rare in their societies.
We can also just like... Okay, hear me out. Let's just put on a performance.
A performance?
Just to be clear,
Psych-
did you tell me everything that Joe mentioned?
Yes, she would have explained everything and been like, we can do a performance technically and just like show some magic. Either they get scared of us or they will be in awe, and we can just sneak away.
I could
Yep.
just summon like a massive herd of like sheep from nowhere, and they'll be super impressed with that because they're like large herds of sheep.
Oh my god, you can do that?
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
But
I
they
bloody
can
love
also
sheep.
get mad when they can't kill or keep the sheep.
Yeah, but by then we're gone.
That is true.
They have animals? Oh my god, I must see what they have.
Leo.
Do the animals remain if they kill them while we're going?
No.
So, Leo, are you approaching these?
I'm just kind of like looking for the animals. I'm like,
Are you trying
they
to
come
sneak
somewhere.
up?
No, because I have the oath of courage, and I'm really not like.
Okay, fair enough. Give me a perception check.
Hey, I'm so good at those. The advantage because I'm looking for animals.
Do you get advantage for that?
I don't know. That's like it's like my favorite foe.
You're not a ranger, unfortunately, so
Oh yeah,
no.
God, no.
But
Your
no.
favorite terrain is fields of sheep.
I can't see any.
No, there
I
are.
might get closer.
Yeah, you are a fair distance away from these guys, as you are. You're like 50 feet from the closest one. What you can see with that 8 is that the cliff wall bends in a little bit. It indicates a cave. But you can't see beyond that. Partly because cliff face, partly because giant, and then it's darkness in that little beyond that little bend.
I say we just walk past them, and if they get aggressive, we'll just start casting magic, and me and the battle just baffle them.
I mean, I could... Worst case, I could cast darkness on them so they can't see.
That might also work.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that's a good plan. So we'll just walk past that way, and I'll just point away from their cave so they don't think we're trying to steal anything.
Or do you want to sneak past them?
Or maybe you could like start playing some calming music, and help them serenade each other.
Okay,
Is this a lover's
question. Are
quarrel?
both male? Can't you...
From what you can tell from this distance, both have like a male humanoid stature to them.
Okay, so
And they are not
Seeing
they are
that-
preparing to start slugging each other now. At this point.
so Siri will do the one thing she's good at and just walk straight ahead playing. And since she's playing, her eyes and hair are waving.
All right.
Artemis is following.
Are you serious right now? Are you seriously doing that? Jeez.
Okay. You start playing. Give me.
Yep.
Can I use the endless water thing?
Yeah.
The endless water thing. I cast that, and then I'm gonna cast 4th level control water. Right. And just make it like swell around us, and I'm like, ooh, 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 trying to help with the performance.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that.
Yeah, there's massive animals start like appearing in the water and flapping about, and then just like turn back. Into
Okay. As soon as you start playing, Siri, you see like one of the Cyclopes now has like grip on the other's shoulder and is just rearing back for a giant punch, and then both of them just turn to look at you as you start playing
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
and just grumbling a little bit, looking down, and each of them are like 20 feet tall. So, Yuchmal.
Yeah, she's just like staring straight ahead, playing, letting her hair flow, her eyes glitter. And she's not stopping. She's like just trying to walk past them. Right between them. She's like
All right.
straight ahead.
Give me
just
a
making, like,
performance check with advantage because Neri is helping.
with the magic. Yeah, I'm just creating like water
okay.
about us and slamming it, and yeah.
Looks
And
like-
while they're distracting, I'm looking in the cave for the animals.
Okay, give me a
Oh.
perception check. Yeah,
That's
18.
18.
Both of them have paused for now. And
I'll look
looking.
in the cave as well for anything valuable or useful.
Okay, give me a perception check, Artemis.
Um,
Sirenscape, why are you being dumb? I don't know why you're
29.
being. All right, Leo, looking in, it takes you a moment to see in. It's not a very deep cave, so after you come back around on the other side of the left-hand Cyclops, you can see into the cave, and there are no animals in here. You see a ton of crates and bags and what remains of a cart, and you see a fire pit set up with benches, like cut logs for benches along it. Artemis, you look inside as well as you just come around that left-hand side Cyclops, and you can see like it's not really been sorted, any of this, but it looks like a set up camp, like an already prepared campsite. And you recall that this is a pilgrimage route, so this cave is probably already set up for pilgrims to stay the night on their way to the monastery. You look at the Cyclops and you look at the cave. It doesn't match. The cave is too small for this creature. And so
It's just
they just met here.
yeah. They just started walking, they met each other, and now they're fighting. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you recall what Siri said of them being territorial. It's probably a territory fight.
Yeah.
And you just happen to walk straight into it.
Oh, and we're about to walk straight through it.
Yeah, you're walking straight through it, and with an 18, like, they're a little bit, like, sus. The one on the right has lowered his arm a little bit. And like you walking past, I do believe the tallest one of you is like 6 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these is easily 20 foot. So if you bend a little bit, you're gonna get an upskirt. But
Oh God.
Yeah, Neri's definitely just gonna.
yeah. And you see one of them watching, like the one on the right is just watching you past. Still a grip on a strap on the other one's shoulder. The left one like switches his attention from you to the other guy, to you, and is looking at Siri intently. And then over to all these water figures flowing back and forth, dancing with the music, and they don't really move towards you or in any way at all.
They're so confused about what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, they're
mean,
like
who
suddenly hearing
wouldn't be?
music. Suddenly hearing music, but water animals everywhere. Jake just walking, and just imagine ants going through between a fight, being like, "Yeah,
It's like
Anyone
a little
in-
band. In it.
Yeah.
Like a-
Anyone in chat, could you please roll me a d4?
Also, with my perception, would I have seen anything of value in there?
Not really. What you see is like bags of dried food. And like what looks like baskets with prepared supplies in it. You see a couple of bundles of torches and a huge pile of firewood in the corner. Leo, as you seem to be the last one stepping in between these, the Cyclops on the left shifts his hand and is gonna go down and try to grab Barley.
Oh, you want some rock meat? Here you go.
Give him one of your little kebab, your little skewer kebabs.
Yeah, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, Barley! Oh, he's got Barley! He's got... What if he just killed Barley?
No, what he does is he goes down and he just like finger cage around Barley and just lifts Barley up and as he lifts, Barley is made of fire. And he gets burned and just
they're not heat resistant."
no, he just grabs Barley, lifts him, and then as he gets burned, he just flings Barley.
Oh, he's definitely... If he's killed Barley, then we're all just...
Barley can fly. Barley
No.
can fly. It's fine.
What I had Terry's roll for was which cardinal direction he gets flung. And luckily, he gets
Not
flung
straight into the rock.
here. And just ass over tea kettle, just whoosh, through the air. Just this tiny little comet whirling through the air.
So he doesn't splat against the wall, right?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. Neri kind of just like walks up and goes, "Hey," to the to the one who grabbed him. I'm like, "Not nice. We do not grab." Like, tell him off visibly.
He just on his hand because he got burnt.
Ah, Barley. I was going to give you meat. Ah, Barley. Has he gone into the cave?
In there? It's not in there.
No,
It's not here.
Oh.
he
Ah,
got
okay.
flung fur down. You see the left Cyclops just trying to do something about his burnt hand. He just
Oh my god! I just lift up the water and rush the water onto his hand.
You see his eye just go. And then it's gonna reach his hand down towards you, Neri. And just bop, bop on your head. Give me a strength check.
This strength check determines whether Neri thinks it's attacking or not. Is it a strength save or doesn't
No,
matter.
it's just a strength check.
Not the same.
When he bops you on the head, it doesn't hurt. But he's so strong, he just pushes you prone. Just buff, buff, and just down on your ass.
I just held out my hands. I'm like, no, we do not do that.
And he says something
Bad,
that you
bad
don't
clock.
understand. And just points at you.
What, he laughs?
What does the other
Yes.
one? What does the other one do?
The other one is just looking at Neri, looking at the one he was fighting with, looking at Neri, looking back at Leo over by Barley.
Okay, so what doesn't do damage, but I can ship people? On my decanter of endless water. I just hold it up and I go, geyser, and and he has to make a strength saving throw. He'll probably pass.
Can you at least do it so it goes under his like kilt or robe, so it's just
Oh
like
my
a
god.
almost like a bidet.
If you do that, it's gonna be the strange check is a disadvantage because a reason all guys understand.
I'm not gonna do that. Neri would not do that. Plus, he doesn't want the water that comes back down to land on him.
That's
For
fair.
obvious reasons. He does not want to be a human bidet today.
Not so much an enema cycle, but close enough.
So as he kind of points and laughs and bends down and does that, he
Yeah.
just squares it into his face, straight into his face.
And it's just still standing because I rolled a 23, but it's like, and he's temporarily blinded by the water in his eye. The other guy,
Hurry up, Lima! I've blinded him. Get through.
looks at you, has seen the water spout, looks at the blinded guy, and just
Laughs at him.
laughs, looks a little bit like, what even is my day? Grabs a great club from this side. It's not so much a great club, a small tree. Hoists it on his shoulder and leaves. Because he is done with these small shits doing weird stuff. And you see him come up to this ledge here. It's about 15 feet. Puts a foot on one side and just hoists himself up. Like someone taking a little bit of a large step.
Is that
And
going up or down?
that's up.
Oh, okay.
So
Lost
you're...
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, Lillith. So you're in a like a ravine here. So this side was 15 to 20 feet high. The other side is multiple steps, but this first one was 15 feet to get to this ledge, and then another 5 up here, and then a total of 40 up here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I hate my
Sarah.
internet.
Sarah, do you think you can draw these from memory? I think this would be a great addition to my Nixology studies.
I can.
He quickly stands up, like wipes himself off, and then just quickly
Yeah.
runs.
This guy is starting to like wipe the water out of his eye and just to see his body language turning a little bit more aggressive. Like he
Run, Leah! Run!
didn't like that.
Leah, run! Is Leah running? Or is he just staying right next to the Cyclops?
I'm pretty
Siri
pissed.
will
at
hold-
Cyclops.
Siri will hold out her hand, like trying to get Leo to come.
But he had Barley.
Barley can fly. I don't think he died.
No, he wasn't even hurt. Looks a little bit.
Nah, but look at him. He's whining and stuff.
I mean, if a tiny fire can look ruffled, Barley's looking a little bit ruffled.
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Or you rather want to fight a Cyclops?
I mean, I'm not afraid to.
Yeah, but I don't
That's what I said.
Tree.
But do you want to be hit by a tree? Be my guest.
Meh.
It's fine. It's fine. I've got this. And then I'm gonna summon animals. And I summon like because they're such a low rating. Wait, what is it? 1 to 4. Yeah, I just like summon a shit ton of like squirrels.
I'm not giving you a token for each squirrel. Just saying.
A swarm of squirrels.
Okay.
Let's just like a swarm of rats, and then they're gonna run up him and just like
Okay.
basically distract him.
As you do that, you see that he has managed to get the water out of his eye, standing up, and his whole face is just anger at this point. Not rage, like, he's still angry, you know, like, someone flings water in your face, you get a little bit upset at that person, unless you're playing some form of, you know, game. And he's just standing up and is looking around, and then squirrels just happens, and you can just see him like moving around, stomping squirrels as he goes, and you realize you have seconds to start bolting, or this thing is coming after you. He is not happy.
And as they're running, Siri will cast blindness on him.
All right.
We're just bullying this Cyclops.
We just ruined his
She
entire
does not
day.
want to get smushed.
That's a 24 to save, though. For a moment, he pauses and then just shakes his head, and now is like looking at the squirrels around him. I'm actually gonna do this. He looks at you and then looks at the squirrels, and it seems distracted by the squirrels.
Okay.
You
You have until he can squish all of them to get away.
So, like, I could literally, like, it could be swarms of squirrels. Like, swarms of bats, because they're tiny beasts, aren't they? Would that count as a summon animals? I feel like it would. I don't know.
So Siri will grab Leo by the arm and just start bolting for it, knowing her spell failed.
Fine.
Artemis is running.
For the record,
Full
I'm
speed.
not scared of a Cyclops.
No one said you were, dear.
Okay, so I guess his nuts are a little bit too tough for squirrels to bite.
They probably would be, because, you know, squirrel,
Probably the same size.
basically,
Yeah, he
20-foot
squirrels in his
giant.
pants. Well, he has squirrels in his pants.
Yeah, yeah.
Cyclops with squirrels in his pants.
All right, you set off running. And you've seen the... after a few minutes of running, Artemis, with your high passive perception, you feel rather confident that you're not being chased.
Yep.
But like nothing is coming up on you at this moment with your passive perception. You're pretty sure about that.
Can I find another cliff to jump off of the Skeleo and incinerate and then turn into a giant owl.
I mean, you can if you want. I'm not gonna say you can't. And after a few hours of walking, well, taking a break, catching your breath from having ran away from a cyclops that could probably quite easily smush you with a great club, you walk for a few hours more until you find... Actually, yes?
Which mountain are we going to, by the way? We're going to Mount Bellis.
Yes, you're heading to Mount Velas. The... brain. Where are you? Not that one. So... Yes. Yes. So the the monastery you're heading towards is by Mount Velas. If I remember right. No, that's not what I was looking for, but sure, let's go with that. Nope, okay. And eventually you find another place to make camp for the night. The wind is now starting to pick up slightly, and it's starting to get a little bit cold on your skin. That's the word I was looking for. Sources. But you're heading vaguely north as you go along, and who is... I mean, we can have all of you roll watches if you want, or you can have one person roll perception check with advantage.
I'll gladly roll with advantage.
Sure.
Yep. Sure. Sounds good to me.
$26.
All right. With a 26, you... the night passes uneventfully. You see, as you're getting closer to the mountain, clouds starting to gather from the plumes of smoke flying from the top of the volcano in the distance. With a 26, you can see the red band at the top of the highest of the mountain peaks, even through the night. Each of you, as you keep watch, you see that mountain. And then further off into the range, you see another faint glimmer of orange-red. You remember that there are 2 volcanoes in this range. You're heading for one of them, if I remember right. Let me double check which mountain they... Because I know... Akros surroundings. There you are. Nope. Nope. Why are the flame speakers not mentioned? There they are. No. Okay. Okay. Now, you know that your destination is at the foot of Mount Velas. Nothing nothing really of note happens during the night. Again, some few animals are skittering around, birds flying overhead. At one point, you hear some form of bird of prey screeching as dawn comes. Not sure if that's Neri or someone else, but you know, bird of prey.
Could be Neri. Could be Neri.
Could be Neri, could be a threat. Who knows? Could be both.
Shut up, Neri! Stop squawking!
I'm standing right next to you.
Can you, for the
Oh.
love of God, stop shouting in the middle of the night?
It's the morning! I know it's the
Says
morning.
Who?
'Cause I always get up early.
All right. You wake up to a. Let me see.
Cyclops just staring at us.
That would be funny,
Just
but
dripping wet.
no.
Eh.
Squirrel hanging from an eyebrow.
Yeah, just little scratches all over, little bite marks and stuff.
No. You wake up and you see that clouds are starting to gather on the horizon. Dark grey, storm-looking clouds. Could anyone please roll me a d20?
Yeah, Jason, let's see if you do
Yeah,
it better.
yeah, Jason. Show me a better roll.
Thank you.
It's a better roll at least.
And, I mean, you didn't really set the thing high there, did you?
Yeah, I need to give,
Oh,
need
it
to give
doesn't
you a
matter
chance,
how
you know?
high or low you roll.
It's even or odd.
Nope.
No, it'll
Oh.
be over a certain amount. It'll be like over a 10 something happens. Or below a 10
Each
something
number has an
Oh.
event.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking
Volcanoes
every number has
erupted!
something.
Yeah.
So here's where the 5 dragons come, Jason.
You walk along and the clouds grow thicker and thicker overhead. And around lunchtime, soft rain starts falling. I say soft because it's not whipping. It's not warm though. We're talking early autumn rains in the mountains. Gets uncomfortable rather quickly. Luckily, your cloaks are water resistant. So you guess that you'll probably have a couple of hours until you're completely drenched.
Yeah, Neri just takes his cloak off, like folds it up and puts
Yeah,
it in his back.
Neri's like... Neri's
Yeah.
probably the only one happy here.
Triton. He's not wearing any armor. Either. He's
Yeah.
just wearing-
And
Artemis is used to rain, so I don't think she's bothered by it.
no, but you're still gonna get a
Will
little
be
bit
bothered.
chilled.
Then,
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Siri's not happy about this.
Leo
It's gonna be hell for her hair.
Yeah.
Leo will drape half of his cloak over Siri's hair and horns. It's, like, it's not much, but at least it's better than getting drenched.
Aw, darling, and she will give him like a sweet kiss.
Yep,
Um,
that's
Thank
me.
you.
Yep.
As you're walking along, the rain is starting to come a little bit thicker. It's getting hard to see as the sun starts to set. And then, right about when the sun is close to setting, you've just scouted out another good camping spot. Neri, you're the only one who's like skipping along, having a jolly old time. You see in the cliffside a staircase, perfectly cut staircase. It leads up into the mountains, a little bit further from what you can see because of the rain coming down and obscuring the vision. But it seems to be going maybe, from what you can tell, 50 feet. A slight incline up.
But have we found a position to camp? Or...
Yeah, it's so you find the position to camp, and then you look around and you see. So the campsite is under a little bit of an overhang. So you are protected from the rain by the fire pit, but maybe 40 feet ahead, there's a staircase that leads up into the mountains.
Okay, you guys stay nice and warm here. I'm just gonna go stretch my legs. Not being suspicious at all. He goes running up the stairs to see what's up.
All right. And I think that's a good place to end this session.